Hey everybody, Frank Shin here with REIClub.com, the only site you'll need as a real estate investor. Today's quick video, we're going to talk how to build your very own real estate investor website. Now I created this video for those who've always been told how important it is to have a website in order to run a successful business. But I've never been told how to do so. Now, I know I have a tendency to talk a bit quick, like so in all my videos. If you click the show more button in the description below, I've included text so you can follow along. Let's talk about how to choose your domain. Now, it's important that you focus on your .coms and not your .nets or .orgs. Yes, they're cheaper, but it's because they're less popular, okay? Now, it's important if you already have a business name to name your .com after that. And if you haven't created a name yet, now's a good time to do so. Now, it's important, though, that you make sure that it's keyword rich. And what that means is that you choose words in your domain that are commonly searched for in the real estate industry. And I've included a tool that Google uses that helps you identify that, okay? Now, it's important that you keep your title short, and if it's not, make sure that at least it's easy to remember, easy to spell, and if you're an acronym user, just make sure that it's easy to remember. Don't just throw letters together because it makes your title shorter. It's not easy to optimize that way, okay? Now, once you establish your .com, buy common misspellings of the URL as well as the extensions, if possible, like your .nets or .orgs, okay? This is help minimize your competition. Now, of course, you've always wondered, how do I tell if my domain is available? Go to domain registrars like GoDaddy.com, Dotster.com, Register.com, and they'll help you out by letting you know if it's available or not. Now, the average cost for a domain that's not been picked or searched for is $10 to $20 per year on average, okay? Now, once you pick your domain, you have to pick a host in which the domain belongs to, okay? Now, pretty much what the host does is where the domain pulls the content from, so what you see. Now, there's a lot of free web hosting out there, such as WordPress.com, HostGator.com, and of course, there are a ton out there that you can search for through Google. Now, for a few things that you want to search for or have available is make sure that the host has Ftp Access, which is the file transfer protocol, and allows you to transfer data from your computer, any computer around the nation or the world, to your server. And it's great for your web designers if they need to access your site to work on some things. You also want to identify if there are any kind of file type restrictions, such as they only allow you to upload .gif files, .jpeg files. So identify what kind of things your website needs to do and make sure there are no restrictions for that. You also want to check on reliability and speed of access. Does a host have a track record of the servers going down frequently? So research the history and the customer feedback. You understand that if your site does go down quite frequently, then the viewers are going to go somewhere else and you're going to lose that client and lose that lead, which is terrible for your business, okay? Now, you also want to identify to see if your host offers any site building or templated designs in case you have no idea how to do so, and it's offered at cost, okay, or whatever you're paying per month. Also, see if you also want to check to see if they offer emails to the domain name. And once again, it's to kind of maintain congruency to make you look very professional. For instance, if your website's called wholesaleexpert.com, then your email would be at wholesaleexpert.com, kind of to give you an idea. Now, on average, about 1 to 3 gigabytes of traffic per month is sufficient for your website that you're going to be creating. And once again, guys, you want to go for value of the money, not cheapness, okay? Now, typical hosting fees may anywhere as low as $4 a month to around $20 a month. And of course, if you need a lot more services for your host, it can go up to several hundred per month. But once again, 4 to 20 should be good to go. Last thing we're talking about, guys, is going to be functionality and layout and design. So what do you need the investor site for? What is it going to do? It's to find buyers, to find sellers, private lenders, REO brokers, and you want to design around the function. Now, it's very important that you include your bio that kind of explains your background so people know who you are, as well as what kind of services you can provide to those who visit your site. Now, if it's a buyer's page, of course, include pictures of your listings, contact forms, information about your listings and properties, MLS numbers, whatever information people need to, whatever buyers need to help, make a decision on your properties. Same thing for your seller's page. Contact forms include information about, their properties they're going to need to sell, all the information that you need to make a conscious buying decision, okay? Private lenders page, tell them to include their investment portfolio. What type of money are they going to be investing with? Their IRA? How much money do they have available? How quick can they, fund your deals, things like that, whatever will help you make a decision. That's the whole purpose of your website. Now, once again, if you have no experience designing, hosts have the website designed, the templates. You can actually download free web designer software. I've looked it up. There's a ton out there, as well as hire a web designer for a fee. That's the importance of the FTP as well. Now, as you can see, guys, there's a lot that goes into building a real estate investing website, especially if you're wanting to optimize it so it can be found on Google. Now, starting out, it can be rather inexpensive, when you're creating a basic website. So, once you've established a foundation and are comfortable, with the idea of how everything works, then you kind of focus on more of the advanced things, such as creative design, SEO, Google Ads, blogs, even maybe making money from your website. Now, again, guys, this is Frenchin with REIClub.com. Please take the time to leave comments below about what you thought about this video. Hit the like button because it really does help us out. But more importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can keep you informed when brand new videos are posted every week. As usual, guys, thank you so much for your time, your continued support. I look forward to talking to you next week. Take care, good investing, and bye-bye.